How tech is bringing boomers, millennials, and Gen Z together. Vertical bar, the evolution of connection. What if the very thing we blame for driving generations apart is actually what's bringing us together? Technology has been an incredible tool for innovation, but one of its most powerful, sometimes overlooked superpowers is connection, across not just distances but also generations. In this video, we'll explore how technology is fostering relationships among boomers, millennials, and Gen Z. Let's uncover stories, trends, and tools showing how a shared digital world unites us all. Generational divides have always existed, whether it's differences in music preferences, communication styles, or cultural norms. Yet in today's fast-paced, tech-driven world, these gaps seem more visible than ever. While boomers, millennials, and Gen Z may have grown up in wildly different technological eras, the need for connection is universal. Technology plays a unique role here. It enables families, friends, and even strangers from multiple generations to engage, learn, and grow together like never before. When we find common ground through shared digital spaces, those generational stereotypes begin to fade and meaningful relationships form. And with that, the big question is, how does tech manage to pull this off? To answer, we'll start with a quick journey through the evolution of technology. To understand how tech connects us, we first need to see how it has shaped each generation. Boomers are often referred to as digital immigrants. They recall a pre-internet world, one where landlines, televisions, and radios were the primary modes of connection. Yet many boomers were also the pioneers who adopted early personal computers and explored the internet when it was budding. On the other hand, millennials grew up during the rise of the internet. They remembered dial-up modems, the arrival of social media via MySpace and Facebook, and the first smartphones. Millennials are often called the bridging generation. They lived in both analog and digital worlds and were key to teaching older generations how to navigate emerging technologies. Gen Z, they're the digital natives, born into a world already brimming with smartphones, Wi-Fi, and social media. They intuitively grasp new platforms and apps. For them, information flows faster and connections are instant. Despite these differences, one thing binds these eras. Every generation uses the technology available to connect. And today, these tools are helping us build bridges rather than walls. If there's one space where every generation likes to hang out, knowingly or unknowingly, it's social media. Each platform's distinct personality often attracts specific groups. Boomers gravitate toward Facebook, millennials love Instagram, and Gen Z thrives on TikTok. But here's where the magic happens. These digital worlds often intersect. For example, many boomers use Facebook to reconnect with old friends and stay updated on family activities. Then there are millennials who seamlessly maintain Instagram aesthetics while teaching their parents how to like and share posts. On TikTok, Gen Z inspires grandparents or even great-grandparents to join dance challenges, turning playful trends into wholesome family moments. These platforms create unique ways to communicate across generational lines. Shared memes, viral trends, and collaboration tools all help make these connections natural and fun, offering opportunities for every age group to feel involved. You might think boomers are reluctant to embrace new tech, but think again. Over the past decade, this generation has seen remarkable growth in tech adoption. Boomers are digging into social media, streaming content, and even exploring smartphone capabilities to stay connected with loved ones. What's driving this shift? For one, connection. From joining family WhatsApp groups to attending virtual events on Zoom, boomers have found practical ways to maintain relationships. Platforms like Facebook allow them to reminisce and connect with old friends while keeping up with family milestones. Additionally, the pandemic accelerated this trend. It pushed many boomers to adopt video calls and text messaging to stay involved in their families' lives. While it wasn't always easy, it underscored just how powerful tech can be for keeping people connected. Millennials often find themselves in the unique position of being the bridge between boomers and Gen Z. They're fluent in the language of technology, having grown up with both floppy disks and cloud storage, Nokia phones and smartphones. But what makes millennials a special part of this story is their willingness to teach. From introducing their parents or older colleagues to Instagram's UI, to collaborating with Gen Z coworkers on TikTok marketing, they help decode the new tech lingo. Millennials are also the drivers of intergenerational conversations. They set up family Zoom meetings, tweak their parents' Twitter privacy settings, and tell their colleagues why TikTok isn't just for kids. In doing so, they not only connect generations but create opportunities for them to learn from one another. Gen Z was born into a world of rapid technological advancement. They are comfortable adopting and adapting to new platforms, often leading the way to whatever next big thing emerges in tech. Unlike older generations, their relationships are often shaped by digital connections. For example, they use apps like Snapchat and lifestyle tools like Discord as primary modes of communication. Despite this, Gen Z is more than willing to share their tech-savvy knowledge with older generations. Let's not forget the heartwarming moments when Gen Z teens teach their grandparents TikTok trends. These exchanges, while playful, provide older generations a way to relate, stay relevant, and bond with the younger crowd. One of the most powerful ways tech brings generations together is within families. Multi-generational group chats are common now, whether it's on WhatsApp, Messenger, or even iMessage. Parents and grandparents share daily updates, kids send memes and photos, and everyone feels more connected despite busy schedules or physical distance. Video calls also play a significant role. Tools like Zoom, Skype, or FaceTime mean that grandparents can virtually attend birthday parties or help with homework. In moments of isolation, these virtual gatherings become lifelines, transcending the limits of geography. And let's not forget shared entertainment. Families often bond over streaming platforms, binge-watching TV shows, or collaborating on Spotify playlists. These digital experiences create opportunities for storytelling, laughter, and shared memories. Beyond personal engagement, technology also fosters cross-generational collaboration in professional or educational settings. Platforms like Google Drive, Microsoft Teams, and Slack are designed to level the playing field for all age groups. Boomers bring their experience, millennials their adaptability, and Gen Z their tech-first problem-solving mindsets. Together, these groups create innovative solutions, proving that age isn't a barrier. It's an asset when harnessed in the right way. Technology is also a tool for dismantling stereotypes about generations. It's easy to assume that boomers are technically challenged or that Gen Z lives only online. But examples abound of boomers thriving as digital entrepreneurs or Gen Z spearheading social activism campaigns online. Each generation, when given the opportunity to interact meaningfully, learns that age-based assumptions don't hold up. Sharing interests in hobbies, causes, or even funny cat videos online opens the door to understanding and connection. Technology doesn't just connect generations, it entertains them together. One of the most delightful results of tech adoption is seeing grandparents and grandchildren engage playfully online. Whether it's recording a TikTok dance together, trying out Snapchat filters, or competing in family video game tournaments, these moments bring joy and laughter across all age groups. Playfulness fosters bonding. It removes formalities, allowing each person to simply enjoy the company of the other. Whether through video games, photo sharing, or VR experiments, these mini-adventures foster camaraderie that's hard to replicate offline. Of course, this intergenerational tech revolution isn't without its hurdles. The learning curve may frustrate boomers, while younger generations often feel misunderstood in their digital native habits. Additionally, misinformation targeted at different age groups can sometimes create friction. Digital literacy is essential. Millennials and Gen Z must continue to guide boomers towards safe and efficient tech use. At the same time, boomers and millennials have the responsibility of helping Gen Z balance their online and offline worlds. These challenges can be tackled with patience and empathy. After all, every generational barrier is just another opportunity for connection. So what's next? As technology continues evolving, it promises to provide even more opportunities for connecting generations. Imagine grandparents meeting grandchildren across the globe in virtual reality, or families engaging in hyper-interactive platforms that don't yet exist. Emerging technologies like augmented reality, AR, and artificial intelligence, AI, offer fascinating new ways to strengthen relationships across all age groups. Tools that feel exclusive to one generation today will likely become shared spaces for all tomorrow. At its best, technology is a bridge, a way to unite people across not just physical distances, but generational differences too. Through shared apps, games, conversations, and even memes, boomers, millennials, and Gen Z are proving that connection is timeless. No matter which platform you use or what emoji you prefer, one thing is clear. The power of tech to connect us is immense and growing. It's up to us to embrace it fully, foster understanding, and continue growing together in our shared digital spaces. So the next time you send a text, share a meme, or join a family video call, remember, you're part of a tech-enabled story that's truly multi-generational.